Hello, I got Fat Orange Cat's Baby Kittens, and I already drank 3 cans of this 4-pack, but it seems like they're shipping a lot of their Fat Orange Cat beers around. Darwin's Beer Reviews just did Dazed and Confused Teenage Kittens, this variation on this Kittens series. Fat Orange Cat has a bunch of double IPAs that are like big fat cat themed. I actually haven't had any of those, I don't think. But I've been seeing all the different kitten variations. So I'm doing a review. Yeah, they did a baby leprechaun cat one for St. Patrick's Day. And they've all been pretty good. But Darwin really liked the Dazed and Confused Teenage Kittens one, which I got. I didn't do a review of it because I got it when it was less fresh than he did. And he's in Florida, and I'm very close to Connecticut, where these are brewed by the 12% Project. There's a little thing there. Maybe you can see. And they just make really good beer. And some of these are actually getting cheaper. 12% if you go to the source. 12% Project is a contract brewer and sort of a distributor in Connecticut. They have their own brewery, and they make for all these brands and do a really good job. If they advertise all the prices at the brewery as like being really cheap, but then the stuff would be more expensive on shelves. I feel like the prices at the brewery are the cost price they used to sell. But then this showed up at my favorite liquor store, Rapid Liquors in Stoneham. If you want to know, go into the fridge there. They have so much really good hip, hoppy, beers of all sorts, sour beers, and that sort of thing, at really good prices, and it doesn't sell out super fast if it's like really popular. It's way cheaper than Redstone down the street. Probably shouldn't be saying that stuff. But there you go, Baby Kittens. And this is like a month and a half old. It's from April 3rd. And it was only $10 a 4-pack. I guess Fiddlehead 12-packs are still cheaper per ounce, but when do you get a nice small batch hazy IPA 4-pack for $10? Never. And yeah, it's definitely lost something. It's got a little bit of this leafy sort of older hop smell. And I just did a review of Omnipollo's Zodiac that was canned a week later than this at the same place, 12%. And they're kind of similar. This one's 6.5%, and I think it uses like Citra Mosaic. I don't know if they even tell you exactly what the hop combo is. And the smell of it is a little bit leafy. It's definitely citrusy. Yeah, I hate it, but recently I noticed that I can kind of get a better concentrated smell out of the can, because the hole is small there, so it collects in there, and I can really get a good sniff, at least at first, before I can get my nose deep in the beer. And it's definitely just grapefruit orange juicy. Not really big on candy esters from the yeast. The flavor gives a lot more complexity. Definitely some yeast complexity. Darwin said London Ale 3, which is an English-style ale yeast that creates a little more esters than normally you do in a American-style IPA, and it just has turned out to work well with these hazy ones. And that just brings out a little bit more stone fruit, peachy sort of stuff. There's a little bit of a lip-smacking dryness, but otherwise there's a very, very little traditional hop bitterness to this beer. And the haze has been very well stabilized. It's been sitting in my fridge for several days, and maybe a couple days in the liquor store before that, upright, and you can see it's totally opaque, but there's no throat burn or hop burn. It's a little soft. It's not extremely silky, fluffy, but it's got a pretty good medium, almost medium full body to it. Is it as good as the Dazed and Confused Kittens? I'm not sure. Yeah, those variants on the Kitten beers I bought for over 15 bucks a 4 pack. This is 10. But I've never had a 4 pack of a hazy IPA this good for $10. I guess I've had none. So I wonder if that's a trend, or if like maybe they're gonna mass produce some more of this kind of beer from 12%. I don't know if you can call what they do mass production. I shouldn't use that term, but they have. This is the only beer I know from them that's been a printed can, and they've been printing it for a while. Otherwise, they use sticker cans because they don't make the same batch of many beers that many times. This is now kind of like a dank weed popsicle, earthy hint of incense, but not much. Not as much as when I talk about something be incensey. Orange, cannabis, grapefruit, ruby red sweet grapefruit. It's not pithy. This is staying sort of sweet and bright and fruity. Yeah, there's a little bit of some nice candy, almost vanilla type yeast esters in there that are keeping things, I don't know, just seeming sweeter and not just devolving into just pith and bitterness and earthiness. And it's great. Like, I hope that I can get more of this beer, maybe a little bit fresher. It's just so weird why this beer that's from Connecticut, like so many times, it doesn't get shipped to the Boston area until it's well over a month old, sometimes older. Sometimes shipped to Florida faster and other places of the country. It's really confusing to me. Just please send this stuff here when it's fresher. I mean, it's good at a month old. Like, I'm enjoying it, but when I start seeing this stuff over 2 months old, I'm not going to drink it, especially because it's going to be spending a lot of time and usually on a not refrigerated shelf, and this review is getting too long. But yeah, if it just didn't have some of that leafier old hop stuff developing in the smell, I'd be more enthusiastic. But fresh, this would be at least a 4.25.